what about you? Relationship?
Welcome to episode 4, boys.
Single. How long you been single for?
Let's go.
Like a year.
Like a year, okay. Longest relationship?
5 years.
5 years.
Oh, wow.
When did that end? Was that the one that ended
Yeah.
a year ago? Okay. Any prospects in this past year? Distance at that point?
Yeah.
So you guys went to high school together?
Yes.
And then...
Of like, we're not gonna hook up with other people.
Unless there's a determination that's been made that this new person is superior in some way to one of you, in which case the relationship ends instantly, and then they'll go sleep with the other person.
That's true.
Right? I mean, if some guy who you thought was
In
really
which case,
good and set
he's
and...
more welcome to do that, and I can't do anything about it.
Sure. But so...
I'm not gonna be butthurt over it.
You guys don't have a title. There's no title. You're not like boyfriend, girlfriend.
No, no.
And you said a couple weeks, 3-4 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay. And you said there are potentially other guys in the picture, but you're not hooking up with them. Is that correct?
I'm
You
not
said there's a
hooking
couple
up with
guys
them.
who...
I'm not flirting with them. I just like, they're guys that I like know of, and I'm just like, okay, you're kind of cute. I could maybe see something with you. But ultimately, I have my mindset on this one person because...
Would you like this current situation to be more?
If he's listening, yeah.
I'd really like him.
But I mean, like, if he wants to find someone else, then hey, there's nothing I can do about that.
Have you had a conversation about this?
We've had a conversation, at least about what I want, because I met him coming out of like a pretty shite relationship, or not relationship. Honestly, I would not qualify it as a relationship because we were stuck in the talking phase for way too long.
How long?
Like 3 or 4 months, and we would hang out a lot, and it was just a very interesting experience. He's gonna sit by the fact that, you know, I'm the one at fault for everything, but no, I mean, I was definitely at fault for some of the things, but I came to realize he didn't like how I like wasn't able to like open up and like lean on him. Like, you know how some people have like good and bad days? That's me, and I'll have like good and bad days. I'll have like a great day, and I'll be like, oh yeah, like I'll see my plans through with this person. But if it's a bad day, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I don't really want to see you. I don't want to bring my bad attitude to you, and I don't want to like bombard you with all of my overwhelmings. And so that was just something that he was like very adamant that I did not do. He was like, I want you to still come see me. I want you to lean on me. I want you to do these things. But I was just like, you're not my boyfriend. I'm not going to do it unless you are my boyfriend. Because otherwise you're just, I'm going to lean on you and then what? You're going to get up and leave? I'm not going to lean on
When you
someone.
were dating this guy, did you want it to be more serious?
Yeah, 100%.
So did you ever have overt conversations about him?
We definitely did, but there was definitely a lot of things that never got talked about.
Were you guys exclusive?
We were.
Isn't that I mean, if you're like exclusive with somebody,
I know you think that would be like a little...
isn't that essentially boyfriend, girlfriend? I don't know.
I mean, I guess, yeah, I don't know.
But so, but I mean, like, okay, you have the conversation, what are we, what is this? And then the guy says what?
Well, okay, the way I heard it from like one of his friends was that he wanted to make the relationship official for a while, but just didn't feel comfortable doing that because I couldn't do the things that a girlfriend needed to do. But I was like, sir,
Which is what?
Yeah.
I don't even fully know how to like get into all of this. Just
She was the problem.
the good, healthy communication, and like there were definitely things that were my fault. I wouldn't lean on him. I wouldn't do certain things that a good girlfriend would do.
Such
To be
as?
fair, I wasn't his girlfriend, and I would tell him that when he would want me to lean on him. I'd be like, I'm not gonna lean over you. Like, I'm not gonna tell you every horrible thing that's been going on
I feel like that's
in
a
my
lie.
head right now, because it's just gonna do nothing but overwhelm you and make me feel like you now see me in an ugly light, and then I'm overwhelmed, and like I also just felt like he was gonna judge me for whatever I had to say, communication and being able to see plans through. You get really frustrated whenever I would like make plans and then later cancel because I was like having a shit horrible moment. So yeah, a lot of them are literally just like really like basic level things that I should have been able to do with someone that I actually cared for. I have no problem showing up for my friends, being there for my friends, talking with my friends. It was like this weird pressure where I just couldn't do it with him. He wanted like good, healthy communication where I talked to him about anything. I was honest with him about anything, even if it was like really hard for me, even if I thought, I don't know, despite whatever was going on in my head. But I couldn't do it.
All right, and then there's this current guy. You were saying how you want to be boyfriend, girlfriend, but haven't had a conversation.
I'd like to, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to be with him, but I don't know. He seemed like not a relationship type.
So you wanted
He
more
seems
than
content with what we are now.
okay. So
I'll put it like that.
just having like a hookup every now and then, basically, kind of casual.
Yeah.
And are you okay with that?
Thank you. I love that.
Streets.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that, but I definitely do want something more in the future, whether that's with him or not with him. The moment of deciding will come, I guess.
All right. Did you say longest relationship?
I did not. Maybe a little under 2 years.
All right. Was that a situationship too, or was that actually a
It was
boyfriend?
not. That was actually a boyfriend.
All right. Cool. All right. What about you?
I've been single all my life.
Okay. Single all your life. Any interaction with the opposite sex at all?
A lot.
A lot.
I just can't commit.
You can't commit. You're the non-committal one. Okay.
See that one coming.
And what's the longest period of time you've seen
Oh, they're ugly.
somebody?
A little over a year.
Wait, hold on. Okay. Was it on again, off again, or?
On again, off again. A lot.
Okay, a couple questions. Did you call this person your boyfriend? Okay, but so situationship.
I don't know what to call it.
Trying to practice my movement at the same time.
How old were you?
Last year.
Okay, so you're freshman or sophomore?
Sophomore in college.
I see. Okay. 1 year situationship. How many times was it off and on?
3 times.
3 times. Who would end it? all 3 times you ended it.
Yes.
And then who would go back to the other asking for it back?
Him.
You would end it, he would come back. Why would you end it?
Because I would get bored.
Why would you come back?
Huh?
So why would you come back?
Sorry,
I never went back.
Lies.
Go ahead.
Oh, why did I go back?
Yeah.
Because then I got bored again.
That's what I love her about.
Why did I end it?
Okay. Wait, so when you say you got bored, what does that mean?
I get bored with a person. So, like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. It's like, do you know the 3-month rule? You're always excited to see this person and you just want to hang out with them all the time, and then, like, that feeling just
Saw that on
fades
TikTok.
away. Yeah, exactly.
So it's like a law of physics.
Yeah, exactly.
After 3 months, the person's just terribly dull and boring. Okay, so 3 months, and he was like, he was boring, or you would get bored?
I would get bored.
Okay. And this, like, is there any blame on this individual for you getting bored? Like, maybe you weren't
He's too sweet.
too nice.
Oh gosh.
Well, okay.
Streets
Too nice.
for the streets.
This is why women say to
Hold on. Let's hold on. Okay. So, when you say he was too sweet, in what ways was he too sweet?
So you know how you're only young once, and you just want to do like crazy things, and you just like wanted to grab you in the face and like kiss you one day, but then like,
Streets.
he's always like, can I? And it's like, dude, it's so boring. Just do it.
That's right.
Well, okay, but that's the thing is like if you're seeing someone, you shouldn't have to continually ask for consent every time. I mean, like, that's just my personal thing. Like, if you're dating someone or seeing someone on the regular, I wouldn't constantly be like, is it okay if I can kiss you? I would just kiss them because
So you're saying, but hold on, let's get into some more specifics here. In every instance he wanted to kiss you, he asked you for your permission?
exactly.
No.
No. I'm not saying like consent-wise. No,
I don't think I can do it.
no, it's because it's like, why are you getting so nervous every single time?
Why are you not comfortable?
Yeah, exactly.
Into the mics. There's a lot to unpack here. So, okay, you were for a year, and so when you would go off, would you see other people in the off periods?
Of course.
Of course. Okay. And then I think if I recall you saying you were, I don't want to put words in your mouth, you said something along the lines of you were looking for fun or excitement, or I'm trying to remember
Both.
precisely what you said.
Fun and excitement.
Okay, in your dating life.
Exactly.
Does that include variety? Okay. And prior to this guy, have you, I mean, you said you've been single your whole life, but at no point you guys called each other boyfriend, girlfriend.
Never.
I'm confused though, so you break up with him because you're bored, but you also get back together with him because
But you're never together.
bored. I kind of get it almost. But is it because when you guys were not together, no other men materialized?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. So you break up with him because you want a new guy, but no new guys came along?
They did, but then we would break it off, so then I get bored.
You'd break it off with the new guys?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Why go back to the other guy then?
Comfort,
Yeah.
convenience.
The comfort used to him.
Okay. It's an interesting one. And so, when's the last time you said you've been single
Whole life.
your whole life, but so when's the last time it's off currently with this guy, correct?
I saw him 4 days ago.
But did you off it 4 days ago, or you're kind of on?
Yes.
It's off.
Oh man.
This guy is a glutton for punishment. All right. And has he been, now that it's been off for 4 days, has he been trying to win you back over, trying to get back with you?
Yes.
You gotta show us these text messages. I gotta see this.
Receipts.
Okay, so, like, does he cry when you break up with him?
I don't know.
Is he sad?
Well, he asked me last time, well, 4 days ago when I saw him, he was like, why do you always ghost me? I don't remember, I blacked out. So,
As in you were from alcohol. Blacked out from alcohol.
yes.
Interesting. Okay. And so, I'm just curious, black guy, Asian guy?
Asian guy.
Okay. And, have you seen the new guy since you broke up with him 4 days ago?
No.
Okay. Besides him, is there any other guys you've seen for kind of extended periods of time, even if off and on?
Yes.
What's the longest?
A year.
Oh, there's another year guy. Was that also off and on?
Yes.
How many? Okay. I like this girl. She's funny. Okay. And it was, how many times was it off and on?
4 times.
If you said, you're about to say 3. Okay, 4 times with this guy. And may I guess, were you bored?
Yes.
You got bored. Okay.
Yeah. He was too busy.
Too busy. So he was too busy, the other guy too sweet.
Yes.
Wait, this is making me sound so bad.
No. No, the honesty
is.
is much appreciated and the forthcomingness. It's good. You often don't hear this sort of forthcomingness from people. So, too sweet. Would this guy like buy you flowers and compliment you all the time?
He never bought me flowers.
Would he simp?
No.
He didn't simp? No. Paper dates?
Oh, he would.
Okay. But too sweet in terms of his demeanor. Like how he acted towards you.
Oh, actually, he did buy me flowers. I lied.
The first guy. Yeah. And then the other guy was too busy because he was
He's a CS guy, so.
computer science. Yeah, that's pretty serious
Counter-Strike.
of a major. Okay, so interesting. Interesting. I have so many questions. Are you desirous of something a little more stable?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Gathering my thoughts here. You're desirous of something more stable, but he needs to be with a guy who
It's not boring.
is not so sweet and has enough time, but maybe not too much time so as to become boring.
I want a long distance relationship. Maybe see each other once every 2 weeks.
What if it's not long distance, but you still see each other just once every 2 weeks? So he's local. Or would you feel too...
Who would want to see me too many times, so no.
He would... how do you know? What if it's a guy who has, like, milquetoast interest?
Then no.
So the guy has to be very interested, but only wants to see you once every 2 weeks.
Exactly.
That is just dumb.
Are you is she trolling, Chad? I don't know if he's just super honest or trolling. But her delivery is also funny. You should be a stand-up comedian.
There you go.
Just drop out of UCSB and start stand-up. I kind of believe her.
I believe it.
Are you guys roommates, housemates?
We're best friends.
Okay, cool. I'll come back to you a little bit later. But, what about you?
I am single. I've been single for about 4 or 5 months.
Ooh.
And my longest relationship, probably 3 years, but in that 3 years, we only really dated for maybe like 4 months total, with a couple breaks.
Wait, 3 years together, you only...
Yeah,
4 months.
like putting the label on it.
Okay, but you were like hanging out.
Yeah, we were. We just like, he, I should say, just couldn't be with me, but we were best friends, and I was home to him, and blah, 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 blah. So we were best friends, and I was talking to someone, he was talking to somebody. Both ended the relationships. Still were together, but he couldn't put a label on it, but wanted to do every relationship thing with me. Eventually, he got to the point of putting a label on it, but then about like a month and a half in, it ended, and then we like tried again because we were best friends. We couldn't break up, and then it ended this past like March, April.
Okay. And did you say it was off again, on again? On again, off again?
For the first year, it was just because we weren't exclusive. We were just pretty much really good friends while talking to our own people, but we knew we had feelings for each other. And then since January of 2022, we have only been exclusive with each other. We just didn't have a label until November of 2023, or October of 2023.
Okay, got it. And then what about you?
Morgan sniffs Brian's chair donated $69. Ladies, would you take Brian? On one hand he is tall 6'1", blue eyes, rich, sometimes funny, successful but he has a dad bod, probably autistic, has a weird liking for big lady outies, and a small pee-pee.
It's average first off. Get it right, dude. Okay, fine. We'll go around the table. Would you date me?
Probably not.
Am I too tall for you?
You're a man.
Oh.
There you go.
Wait, I thought you're pan though.
Yeah, but I've had so many bad experiences with men that it's like kind of like turned off by them.
Okay. But if I were to
Sexist.
would I have a shot?
Ooh, maybe.
Ooh. All right, it's in the works. Call up the surgeon. Okay. All right, that's interesting. We'll touch on that later. What about you?
I'm sorry, Brian.
White?
No.
Okay, just checking. Just a racism check. Just kidding. Just kidding. All right. Okay, that's fine. You won't offend me. I won't be offended. Don't worry.
No, probably not.
All right, what about you?
How old are you?
35.
No.
Now. What about you?
I mean, your eyes are gorgeous and everything, but probably not.
Fair, fair,
I'm sorry, but no.
fair.
I'm married. Congratulations.
All right, Germany?
No, you're pretty old.
But, like, no. Hey, it's okay.
That's fine.
It's all right, you know. If I speak German, does that change anything?
If you get younger, maybe. I feel like my boyfriend's gonna look like you when he's older, so.
Okay. What about you?
No, it's an age thing.
All right, fair enough.
No, it's a difference in values.
A values difference. Okay, we'll get into that later. All right, thank you for that. By the way, TTS, we're bumping the TTS up to, it's up to 200 now, guys. So it should be shifted. TTS is 200, read is 100, displays 10. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Let me just double check, make sure that's all set. Your relationship status.
I'm single but not available.
What the hell does that mean?
I'm single but I'm not interested or looking for anyone.
So there's a guy in the picture.
He was, but my heart is still for him. That's why I have to heal.
Okay, so you're single. Now, if I recall, this isn't new either because you, in your pre-show notes when you reached out, at least going back to May, this is a disclosure you made in May, that you're single but not available. So you were dating somebody.
Yes.
And although you're not together, because of him, you won't date somebody else.
I still love him and it wouldn't be fair for me or another person.
So how long were you guys dating?
Almost a year and a half.
And for how long have you been single?
A couple months now.
When did you guys break up?
So we broke up in November, but we were still... I know, but we were still talking. It was complicated.
Okay,
We
so
still love each other, but it's also a difference in religion.
What do you mean?
I'm Christian and he's Muslim, and so...
And that caused an issue for him or you or both?
It was, I think both. I'm pretty sure both.
Equally strong of an issue for both? Did you not know he was Muslim when you...
No, I did, and I knew what I was doing. It's complicated. Yeah, we'll just say that.
Well, it doesn't occur to me that it's complicated at all. You knew he was Muslim. You're a Christian. If that's a conflict of values, how could it possibly be complicated?
Because it was. Love is love.
So
You can't explain
you
it.
guys officially broke up in November. So 9 months ago, ish.
Yeah.
Okay, 9 months ago, and then, but you continued seeing each other. When's the last time you've been in communication with him?
Probably about a month and a half ago.
Did you guys still hang out?
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw him in person?
A month and a half ago.
What was the nature of your hangout?
We were just talking, and
In
it
person?
was just like closure, honestly. It was just closure.
It was from the breakup 7 months prior?
I know, yeah.
And okay, so you officially ended things 9 months ago. Your closure conversations persisted for a period of
Because we
7 months.
Yeah, because we weren't dating, but it was just complicated in those months.
Were you guys living together?
No.
Were your finances mixed up? How was it complicated?
Because we both love each other and we still wanted to be together, but he needs time right now, and I need to focus on God.
That's
So single but not available.
Two of them are
Now,
liars.
did you guys continue hooking up?
No.
So official breakup in November. So you guys were hooking up. You guys were hooking up prior to that.
I don't want to talk
He
about
got
that.
You're on a dating podcast.
abused.
But yeah.
But so you were hooking up.
But you won't admit it.
No hooking up at all. Not even once. Not even a cuddle.
Yeah, we would kiss and stuff, yeah.
No, wait, just a question. After the breakup, would there be
Yeah.
kissing,
Yes.
cuddling,
Yes.
heavy petting,
What's that?
like titty grabbing?
No.
But you would cuddle and kiss.
Yeah.
But you were broken up.
Yes.
But you had sex previously.
Yes.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
but no sex
Used
after
and
the breakup.
abused.
But you're still in love. But you weren't together. But you were still kissing and cuddling, but not together.
You just won't admit it.
You said you had this closure conversation a month and a half ago. Was that a final closure conversation, or was that like a preliminary closure conversation where there will be a follow-up closure conversation?
Right now, we're just done right now. It's done.
Like nail in the coffin, never gonna talk to you again, never gonna see you again.
Well, I'll probably see him. We go to the same college.
MSU? It's a big college, isn't
I
it?
know it is, but I mean, I sometimes see random people. Yeah, you just sometimes see them. I could be out grocery shopping or something. I might,
Do you think it's made it difficult to move on?
We're going for 2,000
That
today,
you guys
boys. 2,000.
Continued to see each other and cuddled and
yeah,
kissed?
definitely. Because I didn't want to move on.
But why continue seeing each other? And like most people when they break up, at least I mean, if your intention is this is
Because
over,
because we wanted to get together, but we were just sometimes, it was a lot of arguing. We just argue a lot.
No, yeah.
And so it would just sometimes get toxic. And that's why
well, initially you said you broke up because of a difference in values,
yeah,
because he's a Muslim
it's all
and
of
you're
it,
Christian.
though. Yeah, it's a lot.
Arguing due to the Christianity and Islam, or for just
Actually, sometimes, yeah.
okay. Well, what was the nature of like some of these other arguments and disagreements that had nothing to do with religion? I mean, even secular couples find things to argue about.
Yeah, I don't know. It was getting to the point where we would just argue about honestly everything. It was just getting kind of toxic.
Even
Yeah.
post-breakup. So you broke up, but you continue to argue.
I can't explain it, okay? I'm trying.
Okay. And so
It's
you
hard
said,
to explain.
you said you've been celibate. Okay. At what point will you, so you said you're single but not available. At what point do you think you will be available?
When I am fully with, I just need to really, really focus on God. And
No, she's
when
with
God
someone else.
lays a man for me, I will know.
What if God tells you that this is the man?
If that is the man, then he's the man.
But he's not Christian.
Because that would not work, no. That would not work. We could not get
But
married.
what if God told you?
God wouldn't.
What if he did?
But he didn't.
Well, he hasn't, but what if he did in the future?
That would be because he...
Would you convert to Islam?
No.
But God spoke to you.
God would never speak to me and tell me to be a different religion.
Yeah.
Especially if I'm a Christian and I believe that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior.
Okay,
He
that
would never tell me
checks out.
that, oh, now you're just a prophet. No, I believe Jesus is God. I don't. That just wouldn't work for me.
All right. Were you religious prior, like this religious prior to meeting him?
I was pretty lukewarm actually.
Okay.
Last year I was very lukewarm. And that's probably why I was like, oh, it's fine. And then it's really not, because I think I actually grew closer to my faith because I was trying to, it sounds so bad, but like I was trying to like show him that he was wrong in the beginning. Yeah, which is terrible.
So she was the problem. She was 100% the
devoutly
problem.
Muslim?
Yeah, he's opening his eyes. Like, I've just been praying for him.
I can see why you guys argued.
I'm married. We've been married for 4 years.
You
and
just
we've
assume
been
that he's
dating
wrong all the time.
Sorry, married before dating. And I don't mean because you're argumentative, I mean because of the difference of faith and you trying to proselytize to a Muslim.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we've been dating for 7 years and married for 4.
Dating for, all right, is this your
He's my longest, yes.
All right, how did you guys meet?
We met in high school.
Okay, cool. What about you?
Well, it's pretty hard because if you say you see your boyfriend like every 2 weeks, I see him like 3 times a year. Because we met in America, so he lives in Missouri, and I live in Germany, so that's like $1,500 every time we want to see each other.
How long have you guys been together?
In a couple days, it's 2 years actually. And thank you.
Okay, 2 years. You guys met here
Yeah, in Missouri. I was there for an exchange year.
in high school.
Right now, 2 years ago almost. And we've been starting dating pretty quickly. And yeah, then I had to leave and we only seen each other like a couple times.
And so you said you've been together for 2 years?
Yeah. We've met like, I think we've known each other for like 4 days until we dated. Like it was really fast.
Hold on, so you were in an exchange program. You were in Missouri. How long were you in Missouri for?
For 11 months.
But you met him like 4 days before you were going to leave?
Oh,
Like,
no,
how
no.
long were you?
I was in Missouri for, I met him right in the beginning. And like 4 days after I met him, we started dating.
Okay, all right, I see. But you've only, after the separation, in terms of distance, you've only seen him 4 times?
Yeah.
Okay. And has he gone to Germany?
Yeah, he's been there once. And it's hard because we both have school, so we can't just fly whenever we want to.
Is he coming to California to see you?
No, he's busy right now, unfortunately.
All right. And otherwise, is the relationship good?
Yeah, it's good. And like when we see each other, we're obviously like super happy. And then maybe that's good because you said like the 3 months rule, or I don't know, remember? So we still then have some distance from each other if we like get annoyed.
All right. And were the German lads not doing it for you? Or?
Yeah, I've never had a boyfriend before him, actually. I don't know, just never the right guy.
All right.
But it's also, I'd say we have similar culture, but some things is a little different with dating also. Like when we're at his parents' house, I sometimes get mad that, like, I feel like Americans' parents are really protective, like you don't do certain stuff, at least his parents. And we have to like keep the door open and everything, and I don't agree with that. So I don't know, like I'm used to like parents just like asking like, yeah, should I maybe leave and you want to be alone with your boyfriend in the house? And I don't see the reason for not like being allowed to do stuff.
He lives at home with his parents, I assume, right?
Yeah, he's like me.
I imagine it's because they don't want you having sex.
Yeah, but why? Why?
Are you guys?
What?
Are you guys hooking up? How do you say sex in German? Sex?
No, well, if his parents weren't, yeah, but not, yeah.
Not as much as you'd like because
Yeah,
the door
right.
has to stay up.
But if you only have like 2 weeks, that sucks.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they probably, I don't know, you guys are both young, you know, so probably, at least at the time, you guys have been together for 2 years, probably didn't want you guys fucking while they were in the living room or some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little different, and the parents are just like, here's a condom, here's some lube.
Wild.
Is that how it is in Germany?
Yeah.
Wait. Actually?
I mean, we can buy our own condoms, but they're like, yeah, have fun. I don't know. You're so serious. Yeah, I mean, they just teach you about how to use protection or
Germany,
whatever,
yeah.
and then
Ugh.
it works. I don't know.
All right. And, but you said it's otherwise a good relationship.
Oh yeah.
Okay, what about you?
Currently single. Longest relationship was probably around a year and a half. And oh sorry. Longest relationship probably a year and a half. And recent relationship was like 3 months. That happened like over a year ago.
So you've been single for a year?
Yes.
And longest 1.5 years. The one that ended most recently, in these two, so the 3 month, 1.5 year one, who ended it?
The longest relationship, it was both of us ended it. So it's like there was one mutual. I ended one, he ended one, because it was 3 times we ended things. And then the second relationship was I ended it.
What about you?
I'm engaged.
Congrats. It's also my longest relationship. This October will be 4 years together.
Show us the ring. That's beautiful. Yes.
Congratulations.
He loves me very much.
All right, cool. Well, we've got everybody's relationship status, so let's get into some of the pre-show notes here. So, who do we have first? Is it from previous show? We'll do, yeah, why not? Okay, we had a girl who was going to be on last episode, but wasn't able to make it. We were going to review her dating app, but we forgot to do it last show, so we're just going to do it right now. Dating app review, go ahead, Nick. Pull it up. Okay, this is her. All right, she wants to break the ice by running a race. Loser has to make all the small talk. Propose to me in public. Talk like we've known each other for years. Next. Going on a dating me is like going on a spontaneous adventure. What does that mean to, well, okay, we'll get back to that. Princeton, she's looking for short term and she's non-monogamous. That means if you're, this is for viewers in the chat who are considering, she's going to be sleeping with 7 other men. Okay, next. Most spontaneous thing I've done, download this app. Is there another one? Is there another one? Go back to the adventure one. Oh, okay, we'll see the other ones. You should leave a comment if you want to show me around town. Okay, next. All right, go back to, yep, wait, no. Go back to dating me is like going on a spontaneous adventure, but then go to that next prompt. Yeah. No, the prompt. Okay, dating me is like going on a spontaneous adventure. Go to the next prompt. The most spontaneous thing she's ever done, though, is download a dating app. So dating her, go back again, one more time. So dating her is like going on a spontaneous adventure, but the most spontaneous thing she's ever done is downloaded a dating app. This is going to be a very dull affair, very dull adventure.
Yeah, right.
When I think of adventure, I think you're going to go somewhere, there's going to be a view, but you'll just download a dating app with her. Anyways, that's my, I don't know. So what does it mean to the panel? Do y'all want a guy to take you on an adventure? I hear this from women all the time. You want a guy to take you on an adventure. What the fuck does that mean? I'm confused. I'm confused as a guy. What does it mean, starting with Macy, if you're inclined to have adventures?
I mean, for me, I'm not very much of an adventure person, but like if a person was to like plan out a whole day's event and like take me around and like do stuff, I feel like that's kind of what she means when she says that.
Okay. What about you?
Spontaneous to me, I guess that really just means like kind of last minute doing something really just fun and kind of random that like the other person wouldn't really expect.
Okay.
Holy moly.
Miss, I get bored. It's super easy.
I like to have them plan out the entire day and have like 10 different things to do in that one day, which is a bunch of spontaneous things in one day.
Would you consider yourself more introverted or extroverted?
I think I'm introverted.
Do you like to go out and do things, or you prefer to stay at home?
I love to go out and do things.
You like to go out and do things, okay. The guy who you were dating, the first one you explained to us, that was on again, off again 3 times, you said he was boring, too sweet. How often would you guys go out, would you say, and go out and do a date?
Anytime I'm back at home. So,
Oh, was this long distance? Oh, you didn't tell us that. So you're here and he lives, you're from,
LA.
so he's in LA? Oh, it's not too far then. Oh, okay. All right. What about you?
I think for me, I know spontaneous is just randomly at any time, but I think for me it's when the guy puts in the effort and the work to plan something on his own without me having to hint at it or him telling him or sending all these random videos about what I want. It's just him putting the time, not telling me about it, picking me up, and we do whatever he wants. Or what he plans, I guess.
I can agree with that. When a man is considerate and like he thinks of what you would want, and then just plan the day, even if it's random.
Yeah, I agree. Just like plan a date on a random day or something like that. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, I kind of want to be involved in the process, just to, like make sure we're doing something cool. But I like being like spontaneous, so just decide now and do it 5 minutes later.
Also very last minute, but also like maybe something out of my comfort zone, but also safe, so that I know it's gonna be fun, but I know that I'm like, you know, like secure pretty much.
I think guys don't want to have any sort of failure or room for failure. So like what you were hinting at is she kind of wants to have a say in what you're doing. So I think by a woman saying that she wants to be spontaneous, she's hinting that she wants to just go do something out of the blue. But the guy is like, how do I win at that? How do I make you happy? So I've learned that communication is important there. By adventure, probably doing something that you've never done but you've expressed interest in is probably the key there. So for men listening, here are the cheat codes is pay attention to what she's hinting at. Those memes that she sends you on Instagram, like you should take note of that. And then I'll give an example of one that was really good for me. My fiance bought us this package. It's called Pack Up and Go. And they plan a whole vacation for you, and you open up an envelope the morning of, and they send you off somewhere. And that was an awesome, spontaneous, and fun adventure. So win-win.
All right, cool. Yeah, I still
Pakistan I
don't
go.
know an adventure, but I see it all the time. Well, at least when I was on the dating apps, I would see it all the time. Take me on an adventure. Going around, have you ever had a roster?
What does that mean?
Like multiple people? Dating multiple people?
No.
And by dating, I can mean like casual, like anywhere from like you're even just talking to them. Not like multiple I don't mean multiple boyfriends when I say like dating multiple people. No roster? No, nothing? No roster? You don't got no main hoe, no side hoe? No bench? You don't have a bench?
I mean, they're there, but I don't.
They're on the bench.
Okay, no.
They're on the bench, they're staying on the bench.
Yes.
Okay. So there's nothing right now.
I know you want to get out of me, but no.
There's not one guy you have your eye on.
Like, sure, but like,
He doesn't want.
I don't have like multiple. You're asking us for a roster. I don't know.
Okay. But there's one guy currently in the picture, maybe, sort of.
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah. Single for 1 year, but kind of. Like there's a guy sort of. Kind of. In the works. Wait, did you say you've been celibate? Was that you? Who said Was it you? You said celibate for 1 year. Okay. All right. And are any of you, those of you who go to school here, in a fraternity? Sorority, excuse me. Any sorority? Anybody?
I'm a frat.
Which one?
Like a business frat.
The business frat.
Medical frat.
The what?
A medical frat.
Okay. That's not like typical Greek life, anyways.
No, it is.
Oh, you still like parties and stuff?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay. And there's women and men, correct?
Yes.
All right. Roster, what about you? Have you had a roster?
I have.
Currently, though, no.
Currently, though, no.
How big was the biggest the roster's ever been?
Only 5 guys.
5 guys at the same time? Okay, cool. And
Well, not like, oh, okay, well, it's not this.
not the same day. Maybe not the same day.
Not same day, not same time, yeah.
Maybe spread over a couple days, couple weeks.
Someone takes you on Monday night, someone takes you on Wednesday night, maybe someone takes you on Saturday night. Yeah, just a little rotation.
And would you, like you would also be hooking up with them too?
Yes.
Some of them.
Uh-huh.
All of them. All 5.
Not all of them.
3.
Maybe like 2 or 3.
2 or 3.
Yeah, that depends.
Nice. All right, what about you?
No.
Come on, you had a roster. You had a roster. You get too bored.
I have
You get
not.
bored too easily. So you're saying only one at a time.
Exactly. You gotta stay loyal.
What do you tell? Hold on, you gotta stay loyal. This girl, you breaking up with this dude 3 times. You get back with him. You're bored.
Every 3 months.
Exactly. Thank you, Sophia.
If I recall, though, like during the breaks that you had with your guy in LA, you said you would see other men during the breaks.
Yes.
Yeah, but you're saying you'd only see one guy.
At a time, yes.
How long would those one guys last during the breaks? A week?
A month? 2 months?
So it'd be like this sort of long-term guy who's too sweet, on again, off again, break up, date a guy for months, date another guy for months, date another guy for the month, back with him for 3 months, break up with him, another guy for a month, another guy for a month, another guy for a month, break up with him, another guy for a month, like kind of like that, basically. Basically. Okay. And how would you meet these guys typically? Dating apps, in person, fraternity,
In person?
in person, did you go party?
No.
Where would you meet them?
Anywhere?
So you would approach them or they would approach you?
Both? Yeah, through friends a lot.
Your friends are getting introduced. All right. What about you?
I'm gonna say yes,
Have a roster, okay.
but only of 2. And it really was only when the guy mentioned of 3 years, he wasn't wanting to commit to me at that time, so I was just like hanging out with one of his distant friends until he ended things with his girl, and then we got to it.
Okay. What about you?
I've never had a roster.
No roster, okay. Any roster?
In my early 20s, yeah.
In 20s had a roster?
Yeah.
Okay. How big was the roster?
Like no more than 2.
No more than 2, okay.
I've never had one.
All right.
No roster.
Never roster.
Never.
0 roster. Okay.
Zero roster.
What about you?
I agree. In my early 20s, I think I had I wouldn't call it a roster, but I would have like someone in a back pocket, perhaps. But I would never like hook up with someone and then like cross-contaminate. So anybody who has like, there's just a set timeline for people, and I've never like gone back to that one person. So I would end things with that person physically. We wouldn't hook up again. I'd move on, find a new person, but I would never hook up with that guy again. But I would kind of keep him in my back pocket for attention, perhaps. This is in my early 20s.
Okay, cool. I'm going to get into some of my pre-show notes here, so maybe we'll touch on the roster thing a little bit later on. But so going to Macy, are your DMs fucking wild?
Yeah, they're pretty crazy.
Do you have like a top 3 messages you can tell us?
Well, there's like what kind of DMs are you looking for? The weird ones or like nice ones? Like,
Well, I'm wondering, like, if you just get, and I'm curious if it bothers you that people, because I've had tall friends and they're like, they tell me, oh, like, everybody fucking asks me if I play basketball. Like, it gets annoying.
No,
do you have that experience? Like, does it bother you that people will make comments about your height, or you're just kind of used to it and it is what it is?
I'm used to it, but like it can get annoying.
Can get annoying. Okay. And I mean, like, when it comes to your DMs and stuff, do you get DMs like that are height related?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Some crazy ones.
Some crazy sexual ones too. Like, why are you saying this to me? It makes me a little uncomfortable.
What's like, if you're at liberty to share, what's like some crazy ones? Some crazy ones.
I mean, it's not really crazy, but like a lot of like really short men are like, can I eat it standing up? Like, please stand up, can I eat it? I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
Standing up is crazy.
Is that possible? Yeah.
I asked my roommate about it, and she did it once, and she was like, it's a little uncomfortable, but it's, you can do it. And I'm
You've
like,
tried it out.
try it out.
Okay. All right. Dang. So, okay, what other crazy ones have you gotten?
There are like people that are into like the giant test stuff, and it's like you stomp on me, like I want you to smush me, step on me, like smother me, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I get that a lot, and it's a little weird.
Is giant a compliment or is it insulting?
It's a compliment, but it's also like a fetish.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But if somebody calls you like a giantess in like a non-sexual way, is that insulting or is it like a compliment?
I'll take it as a compliment.
Okay. Because I can imagine like a really tall guy, if he got called like, you're a giant. It could be
Amazon.
compliment.
That's what most people
You
say.
get Amazon. Okay. What's like, I don't know if you remember this, do you have like worst pickup lines related to height besides the like eat it standing up thing? That's wild, by the way. That's crazy.
I mean,
That's crazy.
I feel like people never like try to do pickup lines. They're just like straight to the point.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. The DMs must be crazy though. Any others that you can think of, or just the standing up one?
I mean, those are really the ones I get the most.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go through my DMs, but
Yeah.
I clear them out regularly so I don't see people like that.
Okay. Now you said in your pre-show notes that you said modern dating isn't even worth it. So what are your thoughts there? Bad experiences or just?
I've had some really bad experiences, especially through dating apps. Just like, I'll tell people, I'm like, hey, I'm really nervous, and like, I don't do a lot of physical touch. So if we like meet up, you just know that it's just gonna be like a conversation.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. And then that's where men mostly test my boundaries. I've had one guy, like we were supposed to go out to eat lunch, and then he was like, oh, I can't do that. Do you want to just like come over and watch a movie? And I was like, that's a little sus. But sure, I'll give you the benefit of doubt. You seem like a nice person. I was wrong. We start the movie, and he does a little like reach over arm thing.
Can you demonstrate on her?
One of those. Oh god.
Like this. Not even like 5 minutes into the movie, he's like trying to kiss me, and I tell him, no, I don't want to do that. I don't know who you are. And when I say I don't know who you are, he then goes like, okay, I was born here, I went to school here, yada yada. You know who I am now. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works. And so I'm like, can we just watch the movie and maybe like talk afterwards? Maybe another 5 to 10 minutes in the movie, he tries it again. I tell him, hey, you're making me uncomfortable. He's like, well, if you're so uncomfortable, why don't you leave? So I got up and left.
There you go.
Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah. Said you leave. You left. Yeah, that's probably it didn't. It sounds like you didn't really take a hint though. You know.
Yeah.
You just kind of yeah. It's always uncomfortable in those situations. Well, sorry to hear that. Definitely awkward. And then, anyways, moving on from that, you said that, and you also do OF. What kind of content are you doing on there? Is it like tasteful stuff or like full blown, you know?
I kind of do a little bit of everything now.
Okay.
But I'm trying to like wean off of OnlyFans because I want to go to college and actually get a degree.
Sure. Is your girlfriend involved with the, like, do you guys?
No.
It's just like solo.
Yeah, it's just
content?
solo.
Okay.
I have a video with an ex-partner, and that's about as deep as it goes.
Okay, got it. You also said you do dick ratings. Yeah, on your OF you do. Is it in, like, do you do it in inches or centimeters? Sorry, that was a bad joke.
I mean, they just send me a photo of their penis, and I look at it, and I'm like, well, I usually rate it on like the color,
The color.
the texture,
Texture.
how big it is, how girthy it is.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
you gotta cover all of that.
Okay.
But there's
And do you try to be pretty reasonable with the ratings though, or sometimes?
oh no, I would like to be really mean.
Oh.
So
It's like degradation.
yeah,
You do, okay.
because it's just a lot of dicks, and I'm not really
A lot of dicks.
I'm not really into that anymore, really. So it's like I'm just gonna like roast the fuck out of these men, and they're gonna pay me for it.
There you go.
What's the highest dick rating? Like, is it a 1 out of 10, or is it like a review?
So either I'll do like 1 out of 10, or I'll just be like, why the fuck is your penis so textured? Like, do you have herpes or some shit?
Damn,
You know?
that's
How much
crazy.
do they pay you?
That's crazy.
Earlier on, when I was doing OnlyFans, it was like $35,
Well, I
but
think it was
now
4
I only do it for $15.
Oh.
Good times. Is there like a discount code going on right now for anybody who wants?
No, sorry, no.
Okay. All right. Sorry, boys. Sorry, guys in the chat. Who want to have your PP degraded. All right. Let's go to Kalani. Kaylani?
Kaylani.
Yes. Let's see. You said
It's a lot in there.
pretty complicated right now. Okay. This guy I was with for 9 months tried kissing my new roommates at the time, and turned out he had a girlfriend the whole time. Was that the Muslim guy?
No.
Oh, somebody else.
This was like
Previous.
3 years ago, yeah.
Okay. Was there a story there? Or?
Yeah, we were together for like 9 months, and I didn't know he had a girlfriend, and she called me when I was going to the pool, and I was like, oh, spam call? So I answered. I'm like, hello? And she's like, hey, is this Kay? I'm like, who's asking? She's like, oh, how do you know so-and-so? I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, that's my boyfriend. I was like,
Oops, that's it for today.
yikes, that sucks.
Can I have you just tilt your mic down a little bit? Perfect. So, okay.